I had no idea about this, but every year there's these migratory parrots that come through basically right down where I was at.
What are they, Kyle? Look it up. Is it parakeets? What do we have flying through LA?
They're parrots. They're
it's a flock of parrots.
Yeah, but there's a lot of kinds of parrots.
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Green, I think it's green parrots, I'm pretty sure.
They're definitely green, and they're very, very loud because
unbelievably loud. Literally had to go work from a coffee shop one day because it was so loud at my house.
Crazy. And I was like,
they just infested like 5 trees.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought these were like tropical birds. Like I had no idea that we had these things.
I believe that they were freed. Somebody had them originally, and like 30 years ago, freed like 100 parrots when their house was on fire.
Oh,
wow.
interesting.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. So they're red-crowned parrots, which are an Amazonian species. I know that.
Okay.
Which is actually remarkable. I suppose they're probably from like the northern Amazon or something, because they're obviously able to survive through winter here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so they're migrating, I think, from down in that area of the world, and then up through.
No way. They're not coming from the Amazon to Los Angeles. No way.
Yeah, no, it's
way.
It's a specific, like there's an origin to it.
Yeah.
And then now they've broken into like a few different.
Where are they? See if you can find a range map in
wild.
California. I might go catch some for my
I
son.
literally like am curious now how like what their migratory pattern is and like where they're going and going.
They're really
to.
not migrating. They just I think
I
moving.
think they just
around.
live
really?
in LA. Yeah.
I saw some in Malibu once.
You did? Am I the only one who's never seen an LA parrot?
Listen, dude, this is
Dude,
groundbreaking for
I
you.
had a shoot day ruined because we were trying to film in this house in Altadena, and there were so many parrots that we couldn't get audio, and we just had to couldn't shoot.
No way. You
What
just
a
called
bumski.
it? Like that's that?
Nah, we just filmed a bunch of B-roll.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
wild.
You know, it's funny for once on the show. I'm teaching you something.
What is the pop?
But look at that tree. Look at that tree.
It's insane. We're going to get down a whole rabbit hole here, but can you look up the population of them? I'm really curious how many.
So for those who are listening, we're looking at a picture of a tree, and there's, what would you say, 80 parrots in
about
one
that.
tree?
Yep.
Like, you can't believe when that tree is in front of your house, it literally ruins your day.
There are over
100%.
3,000 of them, according to expert analyses, in Los Angeles.
That's crazy, man. I thought this was one small tribe of these things that ended up outside my window.
I kind of did too. I didn't realize there was this many.
It's now larger than the remnant population in the wild.
Holy
That's
shit.
what it says. There's
Wow.
more in LA than there are in their native range.
And Forrest Galante has never even known about
No,
him.
I did know there were some parrots in
Kidding,
LA.
I'm
I had
kidding,
no
I'm kidding.
clue it was like this.
So I saw a story in the LA Times that was, I saw a headline.
Okay.
And then I tried to decipher the very, very long story. But it said, are the parrots in LA getting louder?
What was the upshot?
When
Are they?
I heard them, they were fucking obscenely loud.
Well, I think it's an incredibly long article, but I think that it was saying that the flock sizes are growing over time.
Well, that makes
And
sense.
so that would be one reason.
Not a lot of predators, not their native range. So probably
Right.
flocks that are typically, 10s and 20s in their native range are 80s and 100s here.
Right, right.
So-
but one thing I thought was interesting was saying like that their peak loudness was like between 4:45 and 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So what else is going on around 5
They're
p.m.?
competing with rush hour. They're in
That's
LA.
Oh, wow.
Right? They're competing with traffic sounds. So in order to be heard, because they're vocal communicators. That's
Yeah.
how parrots communicate, right? So if you can't hear me because of ambient noise, whether that's freeway noise or something else, I have to be louder because that's how I'm telling you it's time to go, it's time to eat, it's time to mate.
Yeah.